the goal was to get as lean as possible, and we're really focusing on my aesthetics, trying to do what I can to void the gut and give myself maximum aesthetic appeal. And I think that kind of left me in a place where I was a little flat. And the judges told me I needed to come in drier and have better gut control.
Yeah.
And so the very following weekend, that's exactly what I focused on. I tried to get as lean as I can in that week. And we actually ate more to kind of fill myself out more, to create more of a dry appearance. It's kind of one of those things that's, somebody tells me to be drier. The first thing I think is less water.
Yeah.
But I think that was kind of my problem with Indy. I think I was too dehydrated, and that kind of flattened out my quads a little bit. But, for the New York show, we made some adjustments, and we came in. I was just a little bit bigger and fuller, and I got awarded for it. The guys who got second and third in Indy, they placed me ahead of those guys in New York Pro. So I was pretty stoked about that.
I think in 2017, I think it was the stomach they penalized you on. Because your physique was arguably better than the people you were being called out with. It was. You were more developed. You had thicker, and I think they really spanked you on that one. But I mean, I've heard so many different and lots of different reasons why competitors say, like Hassan, like he said for the Indy, the second show he did, he pulled out a lot of the he pulled out vegetables because he said it caused bloating. I spoke to Ronnie Coleman, and he said like Chad just basically filled him with so much food. Bit of insulin as well, and I think it just causes that. And it was so. And other people say, "Oh well, I started doing things like planks and vacuums." And how did you manage to keep the stomach flatter, but even though you had more food?
I got a long answer and a short answer. After my last season, I had a couple goals that I thought would help me be better this season. Yeah. One of them was improve my squat performance. The other one was work on my abdominal development. So I think I trained more. I was very lucky because when I was young, I was into wrestling, and I always just had a great six pack. Cool. It's never really something I had to focus on as a bodybuilder. It was just there. And my coach kind of challenged me. He's like, well, instead of just kind of resting on your laurels and, actually push yourself and try to push your abdominal development. I took it to heart. That's exactly what I did. So, that's part one, trying to work on the abdominal tone, control, and development. Then part two is exactly what you're talking about. It's just basically how much food is in my gut at one time. Yeah. I know when I fill myself out with a lot of food, I blow up and I get huge. Yeah. But I got to find that fine balance between being huge and also, being able to avoid the gut and create that maximum aesthetic appeal for me.
So you almost have to risk sometimes coming in, maybe you're better off. So the trade-off is coming a little bit flat, but muscle-wise, but then, have a smaller stomach. And because I know Hassan did that one year at the Tampa. He came in very flat, but his stomach came in a lot more than, so the trade-off in that instance was worth it,
Yeah. It's a fine balance there. If I don't eat enough, I come in flat and stringy looking.
Exactly.
Eat too much, I come in with too much gut. So it's just... the thing is, I wish there was like a specific formula that worked every single time. With every prep, everything's different. It changes up a little bit. We got to be on our toes.